Hello, StockFox family. I'm StockFox and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing Mara and Riot. And the question is it time to secure the bag when it comes to Mara? Well, we're going to dive right into that here in just a moment. But before we get started, I'd just like to thank all my subscribers out there who have helped me grow my channel. For those of you who are watching for the first time, or those of you who would like to support my channel, I've listed a couple of links down below in the description. And you can also send me a thanks down below as well if you like to support my channel. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, most of you who watched my previous video, and for those of you who haven't watched it, once again, I do encourage you to go back and take a look at what I had to say about Mara and Riot and how you can actually make $200,000 as a total investment by investing in these two particular companies. I have a screenshot here of what Mara here, and let's take a look at where I actually purchased Mara and where I owned it at. Okay, so if you remember, I stated that my cost basis on this company was $6.61 a share, and I own several thousand shares of Mara. Okay, so at $6.61. Right now, I'm looking at a profit of over 104% in a very short period of time since I've actually purchased this particular stock. The question is that should I secure the bag right now, take my profits, and basically look to find another entry point as I believe the company may retrace or the stock price may continue to fall based on the market and the climate that we're in right now? What would you do in a situation like this if you were up 104% in your investment? Would you take some off the table? Would you let it ride? Would you buy more in dollar cost average up? Or would you just dollar cost average down from here? Or would you do absolutely nothing? If you have a comment, please send me a comment down below in regards to that. Well, when you're up 104% in a company and you choose not to take anything off the table, which is what I'm choosing to do at this time, that means that you must have really strong beliefs in this company, the way things stand right now. And I actually do have very strong beliefs in Mara and Riot. So I won't be taking anything off the table. I'm going to be sticking by my guns right now and letting this thing play itself out. If you noticed in my last video, my extra strategy on Mara was at $50 a share. That was my price target. Well, we're still a long ways away from $50 a share, but we both have seen the power of these mining companies like Mara and Riot and how quickly things can take off if just the slightest bit of news comes out. And when I say the slightest bit of news, what I'm referring to is that on the 18th, there was an article came out that Mara basically went into had an agreement with Applied Blockchain. Let's take a look at that article and let's read just a little bit of it here, or a snippet of it here. It says, Marathon Digital, it says, stocks continue to rise on positive news from the cryptocurrency miner. Mara stock is up 7% so far today as Bitcoin as prices of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency stage of recovery. Right, so we know that there is a recovery that's already in the works, which we're going to take a look at a chart that's going to give us a side-by-side view of all three of these companies and how they're currently performing right now. Let's go ahead and continue. It says Mara shares also enjoy a huge gain of 20% on July the 18th. What happened? It says today's gains follow a positive update on its Mara digital crypto mining operations after the company announced it has reached a 5-year deal with Applied Blockchain, which builds and operates data centers across North America. Now, at the same time, the price of Bitcoin is also back above $22,000 a share after slumping as low as $19,000 in recent weeks. Now, I don't know about you. I call those buying opportunities if you believe in cryptocurrency, if you believe in Bitcoin, if you believe in Mara, and if you believe in Riot the way I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue here. I'm going to skip over some of this right here and get down to why all of this actually matters. Okay, Now, it says right here, it says the news of the arrangement with Applied Blockchain comes at a critical time for the cryptocurrency sector. The price of Bitcoin and other digital assets are down some 70% or more this year. Now, as a result, the industry is grappling with the washout as multiple firms involved in crypto mining and trading file for bankruptcy. Well, why are some of these crypto companies filing for bankruptcy, and why have I chosen to stay away from the individual coins themselves? Okay, I'm of the belief that I would rather own the mining companies rather than actually own the actual coins themselves. Yes, they're all somewhat tied together. I just feel that my downside risk is a little bit more protected if I own companies like Mara and Riot. Okay, so this 5-year deal with Applied Blockchain signals to investors that Marathon Digital is in the crypto mining business for the long haul. Okay, so that's why I am so excited about Mara, is because of this particular deal that they made with Applied Blockchain. It sends a signal. It sends a signal that not only are we in business for the long haul, but we're also looking down the road at the future of what Mara is going to look like. So this company and its CEO is not just looking short term, they're looking long term. So this downturn that we have right now in the crypto market, they're looking way beyond this right here. Okay, so they don't look at this as a stumbling block in their way. They look at this as an opportunity to get leaner and more efficient when it comes to mining Bitcoin, which is exactly what they're doing. That said, investors should keep in mind that Marathon Digital stock has somewhat declined, has declined over 68% in the year to date, which brings about the buying opportunity, as I stated in my last video, that we have in front of us right now. And yes, Mara has basically gone up some 27% in the last couple of weeks. And for myself, it's gone up over 100% since I initially invested in it based on the cost basis of where I actually own the stock. So depending on where you own it at, it is going to depend on what your profit margin is going to be at this time. Before I go any further, I just want to say that anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, sell, hold, or trade any type of asset, stock, or cryptocurrency. Okay, you always want to do your own homework and your own due diligence when it comes to the crypto space. Okay, so I am very excited about Mara and what it's doing right now. Let's take a look here at a chart here when it comes to these particular companies. So what I did was here, I queued this up. As you can see, we have Mara on here in the yellow, and we have Bitcoin in blue, and we have Riot in green. Now, we're doing a 6-month look back here. If you look at all 3 of these companies and how they trade, they almost mirror each other to almost a point. Look at Mara and look at Riot here. Look at how they trade. If Mara's up, so is Riot. If Bitcoin is up, so is Riot, and so is Mara. On the 18th, even Mara had this great news that came out on the 18th. And if you look at what happened here, okay, so if you see Mara obviously shoots way up here, right? Mara shoots way up on this great news. Investors thought it was, really good news here, and so did I. What happened to Riot? It also shot up on no news. So as Mara goes, Mara is also pulling Riot right along with it. So when you look at Bitcoin, which is the driving force behind all of this, because if Bitcoin is up, now, well, let's take a moment here. Mara and Riot, even though Mara had this great news that came out, Bitcoin is the driving force behind everything. If Bitcoin jumps back to over $50,000 a coin, then you're probably going to see Mara go back to its all-time highs again. Okay, if Bitcoin continues to suffer, then more than likely Mara will also suffer along with Riot, right along with it. Okay, so I just wanted to take a moment here to just kind of give you some insight here as to how these stocks are trading, what this information actually means for Mara. And if you're up out there right now on your investment, since the stock basically was down as much as it was down not that long ago. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, here we are right here at 661. This was June the 17th. I mean, we're barely a month. I mean, we're barely a month out here. Okay, since the stock was at 661. Let's go over here. The stock even dipped down to 554. Okay, I wished I had just kept buying and getting my cost basis down even lower. When the stock was at 554, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that the stock was possibly going to dip even lower. Okay, I was thinking it was going to break the $5. That it was going to break $5 and get into those fours, so that I could really just back the truck up and buy as much as, buy as many shares as I could, right? And probably many of you may have been thinking the exact same thing. Well, I just thought I wanted to bring that to you. This is not, again, not a long video here. I wanted to show you one other thing here before I end this video, and that is that RIOT blockchain right now over at Barron's, they have it as a buy right now. And so with that buy rating, they're basically saying that the current price obviously is at 762. They have a high on it right now of $42 a share with a low of $12 a share on this particular stock right now. Okay. So again, I'm gonna give you a full screenshot here of it. Again, so we're sitting here at $42 a share at Barron's with a current price of $762 with a low of $12. So we see the runway with this particular company, and it has a lot of runway ahead. And I believe that we're going to get all of the 42 and then some. Let's take a look at what they're saying about Mara, which is sitting at 1230 right now. They have an overweight on it right now. And if we look at the price target on it, they're saying that the current price is $13.49 with a high of $35 a share. We have a low of $7 a share. Again, a lot of runway when it comes to both RIOT and Mara. So again, I just wanted to just sort of recap from the previous video where we stand today. I'm still holding long on both RIOT and Mara right now. I'm up really big on Mara right now, more than double my investment. However, I do intend to be in it for the long haul. That being said, if this particular stock shoots up another 100 or 200% in a very short period of time, of course, I will come back to you with another video. Each time you get these huge spurts or these huge gains when it comes to the cryptocurrency space, you have tough decisions to make, and those tough decisions are, do you hold, do you stick with the long-term plan in the exit strategy, which is to hold it to the $50 a share, or do you get out of the stock at that time and take some of the profits off of the table? Okay, so again, I'm hoping that we're going to continue to see great things from both of these companies. That being said, we are in what I call a bearish market right now for the crypto space, and it wouldn't surprise me if indeed you see both these stocks retrace a little bit from where they are right now back down. So it may be even more of a buying opportunity ahead for us. But that being said, let me know in the comments down below what you think about Mara and RIOT. With these gains, are you still invested in both of these companies? And are you still holding for the long haul? And please give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe to my channel. And that's all I have for you today, Stock Fox family, and I'll see you in the next video.